Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. Multiple XRP chart analysts say that XRP is basically teetering on the edge and about to blow. In fact, XRP, as I'm recording this, is the only top 10 coin that's in the green. Most coins in the top 10, and you can see it on your screen if you care to look, are down, 1 to 2%. XRP, on the other hand, outperforming the rest of the top 10 coins by market cap, up about 4.5%. And it is just knocking on 60 cents door. It's at 59.7 cents as I record this. Whereas you have Bitcoin, and Bitcoin, happy to see it above $60,000, but it's getting outperformed by XRP. You'll love to see it. XRP has been substantially outperforming the market for, if you look at, say, the top 100 coins or so. It's been outperforming for literally 3 months, and not enough people are paying attention to that. Yes, I know that it was trending down against Bitcoin literally for years, but eventually markets find bottoms, you see. And so there's a good chance that a few months ago, I believe the XRP bottom against Bitcoin was June 7th, there's a good chance that was the literal bottom for this actual market cycle, which means from here, might be coming up roses. But before going any further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this latest Moon Lambo hot jam, it is 6:07 p.m. Saturday. Saturday, September 14th, 2024. And as I said, XRP just about at 60 cents. And the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, not surprising given that the market is doing a little bit better over the last day or two. It's at 50 out of 100. So market currently not in fear, just feeling neutral. And by the way, so there's speculation. Okay, why is XRP up right now? Is there some sort of news event? And as is typically the case, if XRP is just randomly up, whatever is happening at the moment will be attributed to XRP as the reason that it is indeed up. And sometimes, yes, real news can happen that can cause the price of XRP to go up. But like, for instance, when we got the Grayscale news the other day about re-implementing their XRP trust. Okay, stuff like that can happen. But almost never. That's almost never the case. It's usually just speculators doing what speculators do. And of course, also, if it's Ripple that has news having to do with XRP, then the market just doesn't give a damn. The SEC has historically had more power over the price of XRP than Ripple, which I find kind of funny, actually. But I do want to highlight something just because our entire community has been talking about it on social media platform X this afternoon. There's a post shared by many, including my fellow XRP YouTuber, Jungle Inc., earlier in the day, and not the one that's on your screen here, and he was reporting that XRP is going to be listed on Robinhood, and then he did provide an update for clarification recently. It's a correction, and he said Robinhood has listed XRP, but it's currently limited to users in the EU. While the listing sparks excitement post-SEC clarity, it's important to note this isn't available globally just yet. Stay tuned for updates. And so this, just to be clear, this is not the reason that XRP was moving, but since the community was talking about it, like I said, I just wanted to mention it. I'm sure some of you may have been curious about this. And then the blockchain backer responded to that and said, yeah, Robinhood announced this in December 2023 about availability in Europe. And then they shared this write-up. If you want to read it, feel free to pause here, but I'm going to keep moving for the sake of time here. But suffice it to say, no, this is not the reason that XRP is doing what it's doing. There is no news. XRP is just doing it because it's showing strength. Like it's in a very strong position right now after almost 7 years of consolidation. Yes, that is what is happening right now. There is no news to cause this to happen, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm pretty happy to see that. Here's a post from chart analyst 360 Trader. He shared this with his 194,200 followers, XRP USD chart, and he wrote, XRP coming into resistance. This breaks soon. She trying your patience, but you about to find out. And he's funny. So I like this guy. He's not a troll, but he does kind of tease the XRP community at times, but not in like an ill-spirited way. And I kind of get a kick out of it sometimes. But he's certainly intellectually honest. I don't know if he's like genuinely not a fan of XRP or is, but I get the sense, and I've been following him for years now, I get the sense that he is being intellectually honest with his assessment about XRP, and he thinks this thing's gonna go. There's also this post from Crypto Wizard. Shared this with his 707,800 followers, and I'm highlighting a lot of these just to point out, if you think that XRP makes sense and is going to blast to the upside, just know that you are not the only one. There's an entire planet full of all sorts of people that have gotten in before this has had its first massive move to the upside for the market cycle because they agree with you. And I'm one of those people. And I always admit, I don't know what's going to happen with the price of XRP. Maybe we're wrong and it goes to zero. Technically, that's possible. But my conviction is that as so long as we're going to have expansion in the market and we're going to have a proper alt season, XRP will be a part of it and it will hit a new all-time high. Damn it. That's my expectation. That's what I think makes the most sense personally. But anyway, so he shared this XRP price chart and he said, XRP looks strong as F. Something brewing. Will history repeat? Check the chart below. And wouldn't you know, and this is the type of stuff that I keep seeing from multiple chart analysts, calling back to what was happening in 2016, leading into 2017, when XRP experienced its most massive run-up in price in history, both in terms of dollars and percent. And he's just saying, guys, it looks about the same. So prepare for chaos if indeed this is correct here. Here's another post. This is from chart analyst Dom at TraderView2, XRP price chart. And he says, XRP short-term view. Price has been making higher lows and lower highs since July, almost 3 months. Red zone finally flipped to support, successful retest, for the first time since February. All eyes on 62 to 65 cents. And so that's a level that I do keep seeing cited from multiple analysts, just roughly in there. And for those of you not looking at the screen, the red zone that he was referencing, there's a red line there, is about 53 cents. He says it's support now, and XRP indeed is showing strength. Here's another post from Dom. He says, XRP, if the market were to continue bullish this month, I think XRP has a good chance to break 63-cent range. This coin held up very well this year and is relatively higher than 90% of coins since March. 63 to 65 cents is the only place to keep eyes on. And so here's the deal. Lots of people in our community, and I'd argue for good reason, are feeling down about XRP because for years, literally, it was losing value against Bitcoin, even though it was gaining value against the dollar since June of 2022. So I understand why people have been feeling beat down. And people who don't pay that close attention to XRP, they probably are still in this mindset where, yeah, XRP just doesn't perform, except for it's been outperforming the vast majority of the market for 3 months now, and still most people don't even know that. But it is true, that is happening. XRP is showing strength, including today. Now, that doesn't mean it can't go down in the short term, and it has at moments in the last 3 months too. Even if that happens, what I'm saying is that a single instance like that, even if it happens by the time you're watching this, that in and of itself would not mean that XRP no longer has strength. It's literally been 4 months, and it's at a moment where historically we should expect it to have strength. And wouldn't you know it, it does. There's this post from chart analyst Crypto Michael. Now, this one was from July 16th, and I shared this when it was a newer post, but he reposted it, which is the reason I wanted to share it, and he has a new comment to go along with it. This is an XRP USD chart, and on July 16th, he wrote the following. And I've seen, by the way, I've seen tons of analysis, the same or similar to this, from tons of different chart analysts. And so he still believes this is true, but he says, XRP historic breakout incoming. In all my years of trading crypto, I have never seen a 7-year-long bull pin it. We might be about to witness one of the most significant breakouts in crypto history. Yeah, my friends, this is a bit unheard of. And so the fact that XRP in the 2017 bull run ran up 80,000%, I mean, I'm not saying it would be the same percentage again this cycle, of course not, because there's more money in it now, so it'd be hard to get a double, triple, quadruple, so on and so forth, but it could still absolutely be life-changing wealth for people. But I just wanted to note, like, the fact that it's taken this long, maybe it does make sense. I mean, even aside from the SEC nonsense, which clearly artificially impacted the price of XRP in recent years, I mean, just the consolidation. After a massive move like that, is it, in hindsight, is it just going to be obvious in hindsight that, well, yeah, of course it took the better part of a decade to finally hit a new all-time high because it had an 80,000% run before that happened, right? Maybe that just makes sense. And you can still have crazy stuff in crypto happen. I mean, there's not that much money in crypto, here, I'll pull it up. Here's the market cap, a little over $2.1 trillion. You might as well round down to zero. It's so little money. There's not much money. And by the way, just to be clear, 2.1 trillion, that's the market cap. That's not how much money is flown. I don't know what the dollar figure is, and there's no way to know perfectly, but it would be a fraction of that. It's just you get this process going when money flows in, then prices get bid up. So XRP, absolutely, when this thing starts going, people are just going to be like, take my money. They don't want XRP when it's about 60 cents, but they will want it when it's $5 or $10 if those prices present themselves, because then it'll feel safe to the typical lemming retail speculator, which is not the way to look at it. After you have a massive run-up like that, that's the danger zone, frankly, and your exit liquidity, basically. But that's how humans behave. And it'll be adults purchasing, and if that's the bet they want to make, that's the bet they can make. But everything, once the bubble inflates, it will pop. It's true of XRP, Bitcoin, ETH, pick your coin. And then it'll find a new low in the bear market. And that's when I'll be interested in purchasing more. I'm not going to be out of XRP forever. Yeah, so I'm hoping that I'll get presented with such a price that I'll be enticed to sell all of my XRP, literally. Yeah, I would love that. Been waiting for that for the better part of a decade. That doesn't mean that I don't think XRP will be long-term viable. For me, it would just mean that it's an outsized portion of my net worth and I need to take action for me personally if I do that. And even if so, I will be waiting for a bear market, and I will absolutely buy a boatload in the bear market with new money that I make. Absolutely I will. And I'm going to keep running this YouTube channel. Once this happens, I'm going to do this again. I don't know about you folks, but this asset class is going to be so much bigger another decade from now, 15 years, 20 years from now, way, way, way bigger. It's still the opportunity of a lifetime. Even for people that miss this cycle, it still will be. I firmly believe that anyway. But anyway, so this chart that I just shared with you, showing 7 years of consolidation, that was reposted by Crypto Michael, and just this morning he wrote, XRP pennant resistance line is approximately 62 cents. Above that level, we will witness the biblical mega pump. It will resemble a dormant volcano erupting after 7 years. Getting all hot and bothered just thinking about it. Here's a post from chart analyst E. Greg Crypto, XRP USD chart, and he says, what's next? Simple. XRP has only one direction, and that's up. These levels, structural formation, sentiment status, macro range, and psychological zone, can be shattered with just one daily candle. And so, folks, I will say that resonates with me because things happen fast in crypto. It seems impossible until one day you wake up, it's going, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, let's go. Okay, cool. Yeah, and then they just act like it was always going to happen. I see that crap all the time. It happens with every coin under the sun, including Bitcoin. Remember when Bitcoin was going to 12K, except for it never did? Remember that in January of 2023? It didn't happen, did it? It's never going to happen, man. And then it just rockets up in price. And that has happened historically with XRP. I firmly believe it will happen again, and I will have exposure when this happens. And either you have exposure when it happens or you don't, because you can't control when it happens. And that's why, for me, it just makes sense to have broad exposure to the entire crypto asset class. And of course, that includes a healthy portion of XRP, because utility matters and will win the day. Because I don't know at what point the market's going to sufficiently care about utility, but I don't want to be caught with a bunch of crap coins being the largest parts of my crypto holdings when that moment comes. I want to be holding utility coins because even if the entire market plummets, and XRP would go and directionally with what the rest of the market does, at least that's not going to go to zero because it's functionally useful, and people like you and I get that. Anyway, then he says, the most crucial price target is 75 cents, which we need to close above on the weekly time frame with strong conviction. This will be a major breakthrough. XRP Army stays steady. This cycle, XRP is poised for a massive breakout, and any purchase below $1 will be remembered as a godly buy. Our time is coming. My friends, prepare for chaos. It's going to get wild if these chart analysts are correct, and we're going to find out together. But I think there's lots of reason to be very optimistic here. Oh, man. XRP at 59.9 cents now. I wonder if that's going to be a particular psychological level, and if it's going to behave as resistance, or if we hit that, it's just going to go, well, you're future people, you know by now. We're going to find out together, though, right? Oh, man, what an exciting time to be an XRP holder. Because you're paying attention. I know you know it. Like, you're seeing what's happening. All of this strength in XRP markets, and almost nobody knows it. Almost nobody knows it. But it's true. And I'll keep reporting on it because it's very obviously true. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.